Welcome to Module 2 of Ace Trading Academy. Today we're going to go over essential Forex tools and platforms that you can use to help you on your journey. So like I said last time, we're kind of building ground up and we're going to keep implementing certain things that are going to help you along your journey forward. So right now this module goes over exploring the essential technologies every trader must master, includes platforms, news feeds, analytic tools, and we will learn how to build an integrated real-time trading setup that helps you spot opportunities fast and act with confidence. So these tools are going to help you enter the markets, be comfortable with the markets, and it's going to give you the certain things that you need to understand how and why the markets are moving the way they're moving. So let's move forward. So lesson 2.1, overview of trading platforms. So in this one, we're going to go over the trading platforms that you can use. Your platform isn't just a screen, it's the cockpit of your trading aircraft. So your platform is your office, and however organized, however you set it up is how it's going to work for you. So you have to make sure that you have the right tools that help you trade to the maximum capacity that you can. So the key concepts for this one are going to be platforms, which equals your command center. Real-time data plus fast execution equals less slippage. So that's why real-time data is important. And then manual and automated trading features that help you in your trading. And then must have reliable custom dashboards, multi-tool integration. The common platforms that we've seen is MetaTrader 4/5, industry standard for manual and algorithmic trading. TradingView, this is the one I love. Cloud charts plus social ideas. TradingView is where majority of traders do their analysis at. CTrader. And then you have NinjaTrader. The big one is really TradingView. If coming from to a beginner or really anybody that doesn't trade yet, TradingView is big. If you can understand TradingView, you kind of get an overall gist of the markets, and it's just more clear to me personally. That's what I like. Lesson 2.2, navigating economic news sources. So news helps you stay informed, not overwhelmed. Reliable news equals confident trades. So if you understand the news, which usually is found on Forex Factory for Forex, if you understand the news and when it's coming out, what's coming out at that time, whether it's going to be a high impactful news, low impactful, medium, you can understand what's happening in the markets better. You know, you can understand the times that certain pushes are going to happen. So you're not just going into trading blindly, you're more navigating the currents of what's happening at those certain times. So tool types, economic calendars, track high impact events like Forex Factory. News sites like Bloomberg, they have a lot of great news that's happening around the world. That's more macroeconomic, so it's going to tap into like oil or wars or certain things that might indirectly affect the markets. Forex Factory, that has things that more directly affects the markets. So Forex Factory will have GDP, interest rates, Trump or Jerome Powell speaking, certain things like that. And then investing.com, that's just an investing platform, educational platform where you can learn. So then you have expert commentary, adds context to raw data. Something that I like to use is Bloomberg Live on YouTube. They run 24/7 every day, and they're basically just spilling out what's happening in business, what's happening around the world. Generally, if you want to get more informed economically on what's going on around the world, go watch Bloomberg News on YouTube. Literally just type in Bloomberg News, look up Bloomberg Business. It's going to be on YouTube, and they go live all the time. Great information. Social channels such as Discords, or you find a community that you like, or you find a trader on social media that you like to trade like, or that you like the way they trade and you like to learn from them. That's another way to get news and stuff. So why it matters, macroeconomic shifts, like I said, equals market movers. So certain things that are happening in the world is going to move the markets. The markets aren't just moving randomly. There's certain things that are happening that's shifting the market. Real-time updates equals better reaction time. So by getting real-time updates and you don't have any lags, then you're going to be able to understand what's actually happening in the market at that specific moment, which means more precise trade entries. So you want real-time updates if you can get them. Definitely going to make your trading more accurate to where you don't have to keep resetting the charts. And then it helps forecast market direction plus volatility. So news can help you understand more of an overall view of what's happening in the markets. And then also the volatility aspect. Usually when high impact news comes out, you're going to see a lot more volatility in that specific moment. And what I like to do, I don't usually like to I like to understand what's happening in that moment. Then I like to kind of sit and let it show me what's happening in that moment to where I can then capitalize on that movement. So some people like to try to catch news trades, which is taking a lot of risk doing that. To make sure you have your stop losses set. What I like to do is let them happen the next 5 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you kind of see what's happening, and then you'll get your general direction where it's going. Lesson 2.3, charting and analytical tools. The market speaks through patterns. Your tools help you hear it clearly. So there's certain tools that help you actually see what's happening in the market. And then also your charting, just practicing the skill of charting, back testing, understanding candle wicks, candle bodies, how the chart moves, because some charts move faster, they're more volatile, some charts move slower. Those are very important things to understand when going into a pair. Now, what I would say, and this is just my advice, is I would start out with 1 to 3 pairs. One's better, 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and back test those pairs if you haven't already. Some people might have their favorite pairs, but if you don't, back test those pairs, understand how that chart moves, understand the type of movements that it does and the times that it's doing it at. Another big thing that I haven't really heard from any trader yet is understanding how market opens on Sundays and understanding how market close does. How does your pair specifically move throughout the week? If you go back and look, you'll usually see a pattern of how it likes to move. Some pairs like to open up Sunday and do their initial move within those next 24 hours. And then the rest of the week is rebounding. Some pairs like to move slow out the gate, and then through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's starting to make its moves. So just understanding that is the most important thing. So then what they do, the tools, help you visualize market moves, such as candlesticks, bar, line charts. I like the candlestick charts because that's kind of what I started with. And then also the wicks and the candles, it kind of shows more psychology to me. If it's too confusing, you can always switch to line charts, which is literally just a line that's going up and down. And that might be easier for some people to get overall direction and stuff. And then here's some of the tools you can add. So like you can add technical indicators to your charts that help you see certain things, like RSI. That's something I like to use. MACD, that's another just technical indicator. I don't use that. But moving averages, that's another really good thing. Bollinger Bands. Yeah, there's a lot of different technical indicators that you could use. You can add to your trading view. And I'll have videos out later of how to actually edit your trading view if people are interested in that. I'll have that in my setup too. But yeah, technical indicators can definitely help your trading. Don't rely on them too much. You still have to understand that trading it's a lot of things going into one thing. The main thing is to keep your trading as simple as possible. Follow your few skills that you learn and then just do those very well. You can't get too deep into the news. Yes, understanding news and what's happening is important, but you can't get too deep into it. You can't trust in the charts, the markets too much because news might happen. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at the technical analysis aspect of things, you have to understand that news can happen at any point and shake up your technical analysis. And then the technical indicators, you definitely can't trust those fully. Those just give you an idea of a range that these certain things are in, and it gives you more confirmation bias. But nothing on here is going to be 100%. And that's why, just like in my last video, I said risk management is everything. It's everything. Not the biggest thing. One of the most important things is understanding how to analyze multi-time frames. So what I like to do is do a top-down analysis once I get on a pair to understand from the very beginning what's the general bias from a daily/weekly perspective. And then I scale down 4 hour. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit more here. I scale down 1 hour. Now I'm getting a little bit more here. And you can take a little bit from each time frame that you're looking at. So that's the most important thing, is understanding that all of these time frames are explaining the same thing. Just as you scale down, you're getting more and more and more in detail of that specific move. Like if you think about it, one daily candle is 24 1 hour candles. You can see so much more within 24 hourly candles than just one daily candle. So you use that daily candle to get your general overall direction. Then you come back on a smaller time frame to then get your more down to detail and to find your entry points. And that's how you get your trend validation. So also you can draw tools. So TradingView has a whole list of tools on the side of your screen that you will see. You can draw trend lines, which are important because it kind of just sets a bar and a line that, is following this trend. And if it breaks this trend and the trend's broken, then you can kind of get your initial understanding of what's happening in the markets. Fibonacci tools, that's really important too. You can use those for retests. So say you're in an uptrend and it makes a higher high and then you have a retest back down. Usually what most people like to do is look for a retest to the 0.5 or 0.67 areas. Those are 2 points that are kind of those gold zones. If you can get a retest to those areas, then you want to enter to then continue that trend. So retests are really good when you see a trend and you see it's continuing the trend, and then you're looking for a retest into that area, that's when that Fibonacci comes in. Draw that Fibonacci from the high to the low, or from the low to the high, and then let it play out that way. These things are also, you can't fully trust them. You just got to follow create your trading strategy, something that works for you, and then just stay consistent, follow, and then have risk management. Those three things, man, are important. And the last thing that you can do, that you can use, is support and resistance, which is really, really good. Support is, both of them are points that have been touched or respected a certain number of times in the past, that can give you an idea that, okay, at this point, market reversed or market respected this level, so this is the level I'm looking for it to go to. There's a lot of liquidity here, a lot of money here. This is where buyers and sellers are both buying and selling. So those points are very important too. And all of these things we'll definitely go into deeper as we, keep releasing content. I just literally want this to be an educational type of platform where no type of information is being withheld. So lesson 2.3, charting and analytical tools. The market speaks through patterns. Your tools help you hear it clearly. So you can use smart features like pattern recognition and automation, custom dashboard and real-time sync, integration with news feeds for full context. So these things are really, really important, because having your dashboard in real time, having automation, and integrating your news feeds, all these things are going to help you run your system better. So how I see trading is, everybody is an individual business, and all of these businesses run their business in different ways, and they all run their businesses in the way that they need to get the maximum results. So you can have your business be, you only look at charts and do technical analysis. You can have your business be, you're getting alerts from TradingView, you're getting alerts from Forex Factory, you're getting alerts from Bloomberg, you're understanding what's going on in the markets, you're getting real-time data, to where your whole setup is running so much smoother. A lot of people don't think outside of the box of just like what the simplicity of trading is. You can make trading easier for yourself. You 100% can make trading easier for yourself. You just have to figure out what works for you and how to add that into your system. Going into the next thing, integrating tools into your trading workflow. So the key components of integration, we're going to go over about 5 or 6 of them. A centralized dashboard, all-in-one interface. You want a dashboard that is there, it's clear, it's for you. You want automated alerts to where you don't have to continually keep checking what's going on in the markets or what's going on for news. You have alerts coming to you, hitting you in your emails, hitting you on your phone. You're setting up alarms on the charts where you see levels going. These automated alerts are going to make trading so much more simpler to your mind, honestly, because trading, it's a mindset game. If you have a clear mind going in, you're understanding what's going on, then you're going to be able to make more clear decisions. Then you have data synchronization, no lag, no outdated info. Having up-to-date information and data is important. This is what's going to help you, honestly, just be able, it's not the most important thing, but this is important. It's going to be able to have you be able to understand what's going on in that specific present moment. So you have workflow efficiency, fewer tabs, more clarity, which is very important. All these things are generally just helping you with your mindset. Then customization tailored to your trading style. Why integration matters. When everything works together, you work better. And that's a fact. Like I said earlier, when you integrate certain things into your trading system, it's going to reduce decision fatigue. Going in with a clear mindset is going to help everything. Also, it's going to help you speed up your execution, which helps you capitalize on moves when you see them. It's going to help you by having a system set up that's already working for you, that's easy to follow. It's going to help you build discipline within your trading. And then number 4, it prepares you for market volatility with the seamless setup. So even if there is market volatility and you have your system set up for you, even your stop losses and how you're going to perform within the markets, you don't have to think as much. It's more of just, okay, let me be this system. And then, as time goes on, you're going to see tweaks that you can help improve the system that you have. But the biggest thing that a lot of people can't do is to commit to a system, a trading system, and then commit to it long enough and be disciplined long enough to then see the results and then be able to change what's not working. So Module 2 recap. This is just about the tools. This was just about what you can use like TradingView, Forex Factory, Bloomberg News, YouTube TV. Those are 3 big things that I use within my trading to understand what's going on around the world. You can also use any other things you like. Journaling is going to be big time. And then just setting up your trading platforms to work for you in your system is key. So we're going to get back to this. So pause the video at each one so that you can answer this and then go through, and then we'll end the video and we'll get to module 3. I hope this was very productive, or I hope this information helped you. And here we go. We're going to go through this. So what is the primary role of a trading platform? And this option A, to provide direct access to Forex market, include real-time data and order execution. Number 2, which feature best describes a centralized dashboard in a trading platform? And it's option C, a user interface that integrates real-time market data, charts, news, and trading functionalities. Number 3, what is the purpose of automated alerts in trading platforms? It's option D, to notify traders when predefined conditions are met, enabling timely responses. That's your automated trading. That's setting up your dashboard to work for you. Number 4, how do economic news sources enhance a trading platform? Option B, by offering real-time economic updates, news feeds, and calendars that inform market analysis. So this is module 2. I hope this helps you. Literally leave a comment if you have any questions or literally any questions on trading. I will literally answer. I will help you. I want to be an educational resource in the trading community, someone that can help from the experience that I have. Go watch module 1 if you haven't. That's a very good module. There's a lot of hidden gems in there. Here's module 2, and then module 3 will be out very, very soon. So let's get it, you all.